Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report sponsored by Delta.exchange. Our Chennai workshop date has been decided. We were in dilemma whether to do it on 17th, 18th because that comes on around Pongal holidays. So now we have shifted to 24 and 25. So those who are interested may contact our office. The contact numbers are given in the description. So January is the right time to attend the workshop because we will be taking some positions like for December 2026 expiry sometime before the budget. So normally we take 1 year view. So we trade in yearly options. So therefore, I would advise you, if you plan to attend, better attend it in January. So that's the best time to attend. Yesterday, the US markets were so volatile. It was one of the worst days in the year. Nvidia shot up 5% and then fell 8%. S&P 500 shot up 2% and then fell 3%. Nasdaq fell 5% from intraday high. All kinds of commotions were going on there in US market. But considering this background, today our market performance was not really very bad. In fact, 2 times markets tried to recover most of the losses, but only in the last 1 hour the selling came and the market closed somewhere at the lowest point of the day. Now, some observations. Number 1, Nifty wiped out yesterday's entire gain. And today, Nifty close is exactly same as Nifty future. If you think, the close is exactly same as the day before yesterday's closing. But Nifty may be slightly higher. Because we are coming very close to the expiry, so the Nifty future premium would have come down. So that is one thing. So yesterday, 1 day gain is completely wiped out. The second one, because this was a global cues, global jitters, let's sell off, and people thought the IT stocks will underperform. On the contrary, today IT stocks have actually outperformed. And both TCS and Infosys were higher. But it was the Bank Nifty that dragged the market down. And look at the top losers: HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, and Kotak Bank. And not only that, even the PSU banks have sold off in today. In fact, today, the worst performing sectors are metal sector and PSU banks. Auto sectors did well because of Maruti and Mahindra and Mahindra. So that's because, in global markets, the crude oil prices are coming down. The Trump seems to be negotiating a ceasefire between Russia and Ukraine. So because of that, the crude prices have fallen. And now the crude prices so far this year, from January, it has fallen about 16%. So in India, what happens? One side, the GST reduction for auto companies, and the other side, this crude oil softening. So both are favoring auto sector. And moreover, the inflation is coming multi-year low. So there is an expectation that RBI may cut the rates, but they may not cut the rates because today Indian rupee hit all-time low. So in fact, some selling came as soon as this news was broken out. So Indian rupee is at all-time low. Okay, that's a message. Now, the question is, maybe I can just show you, look at the trading view. So this is a daily chart, right? So, today candle is a red candle, but you see that yesterday's complete gain was wiped out, and today's closing is exactly same as yesterday's low. And so at least that was not broke. It broke slightly, but then, it closed around there. So therefore it is not ultra bearish, but at the same time, bullishness is also wiped out. So this is one observation. Now, another one I tell you, I'll take this opportunity because I show you this. Now, if you look at the yearly candle, and 2015 was the only year when Nifty closed in red. So otherwise, 16, 17, 18, 19. So for last 10 years, the Nifty from January 1 to December 31, so the Nifty has always closed positive. But some year it was not very big, but intra-year volatility was there in almost every year. So this is a coronavirus year. So because of that, the intra-year volatility was high. Otherwise also the intra-year volatility is there. But closing basis, it closes always in green. So now based on this, I devised some strategies for people who have good capital who want to play in long-term options. And so those who are interested to know these strategies, consider attending our workshop. So there's a workshop in Chennai. So the details are there in the description. You can contact our office. So this is about this one. Now, if you look at this option chain, yesterday I told you the 26,200 put option added huge open interest, but today 26,200 call option added huge open interest. Assuming that tomorrow market opens slightly, flat, then I'm thinking of one strategy, so which I want to discuss with you. Since the markets are not, looking slightly bearish because of US markets, so one may buy 26,200 put option. So if you buy 26,200 put option, it costs about 177 rupees. Sell double the quantity, 26,000 put option. Buy 26,200, sell 26,000, double the quantity. And then also sell one 26,300 call option, right? So you don't get any net credit. So because, here you get about 50 rupee, here you get 144 plus 170, but so there's about 10 rupees debit, right? So in case market, the loss will begin if the market falls below 25,800, which is considered to be a very good support. From 26,200 to 26,300, there may be a small loss. Okay, so that loss will be limited to 500 rupees per lot. But your actual loss will begin from 26,300. So if you think that market will be trading between 25,800 and 26,300, one can take this strategy. But of course, overnight risk is there. So if you want to mitigate the overnight risk, so maybe somewhere on the upside, you need to buy one call option, right? Maybe 26,500, and then 25,500 maybe. So, in that case, this is to protect your portfolio from the overnight black swan event, either upside or downside. So in this case, so your maximum loss will be 23,000, maximum profit will be 13,000. So the risk reward is 1:2. Margin will also be lower, and the maximum profit is about 9.6%, right? So that is only when the Nifty closes around 26,000. Assuming that you are getting half of the maximum profit also, so there is a potential to make 4 to 5% in just 2 trading sessions. Actually, I should have discussed this, but how to discuss during the market hours. So I'm just giving you, so Monday morning you can take a call. And again, this is just for information, education purposes. Know the risk, know the reward, completely consult your financial advisor before taking any position. So disclaimer, we are not SEBI registered, right? So this is just, I'm just showing you how people, construct some strategies, what is the view they are taking, how they are constructing the strategies. So in our workshop, we teach, how to take view and how to construct the strategy. And if the strategy goes wrong, how to manage, and all those kind of things. Right. So this is just, I thought, one day I will share some interesting strategy. Okay. So today, you may ask me one question, sir, you have not shown this kind of strategies earlier. How come suddenly we are showing, are you doing a marketing for your workshop? Okay. No, marketing our workshop, every time we do, so forget about it. The one I taught you the strategy, if the same strategy, if you had tried last week or last to last week, it would not have worked. Right? 26,200 by 26,000 sell, double the quantity, you are getting almost the same premium, 200 point away. But last week or before week, if you see, even 100 point down also, you will not get this premium. The reason, very important. So this kind of strategies will work when the IV shoots up, volatility index shoots up. And today, remember, India VIX has shot up 12%. So that is why this system is working. So again, in our workshop, we will teach, what system will work, what system will not work, what system will work in low IV, what system will work in high IV, and so on. Right? So let us keep watching this strategy. I will update you by Tuesday. So what happens to this? I have also not taken this strategy, so it is just only a paper trade. Okay. So let us see how this paper trade goes. If you are not confident, for some time you have to do the paper trade, and then, once you gain confidence, you may enter into the market. So trading is a very, very risky business. So you must understand that. That too, especially option selling. Right. So having said this, coming back to this, US markets jitterness is still there. Right. Today morning, US futures were higher, but now they are also falling. European markets are down. This artificial intelligence, this jitter is still there. It's not going away. And I don't know, is it a collateral damage? The Bitcoin has fallen. The recent high for Bitcoin is $125,000. Just now I checked, it is $81,000. So that's almost, almost 35% correction. In our market, TCS Infosys also has a 35% correction. But, but the cryptos, because a lot of people play in crypto, according to some sources, some 10 crore people are trading in crypto in India. So very soon I'm also planning to come out with some strategies, some workshop also for crypto very soon. Yeah, I think this post-market becoming my marketing video, right? Okay, so let us see. Let me check once again whether the FII data has come or not. I don't think that it would have come. But, looking at the market, now 25,800 to 26,300 is going to be the range for the next 2 days. And exactly the strategy I showed you, that is the range for that. Okay. Yeah. So our markets are down, but not out. And it is profit booking, not any trend reversal. Yeah. FII data has come. So they have sold for about 1,700 crore. As usual, domestic institutions bought for more than 3,000 crore. Yeah. So anyway, so we will have to wait and see what happens to global cues, US market especially, and other things, right? But GIFT Nifty future right now indicating a slight uptick about 20-30 points. So remaining things we'll discuss tomorrow morning. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.